Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Monday, May 23rd, 2011. There's a lot to go over this morning in this market. Let's start off with the futures. You'll see the E-mini futures are trading lower by 12 points here. That is a pretty sizable decline to start the day. Futures have really been decimated as the Asian markets sold off very, very abruptly last night. Anybody watching the Asian markets last night knows that the Shanghai index, which is mainland China, was down 88 points, or pretty much close to 3%. So that's a big decline there. It looks like their CPI is shrinking, and growth over there in China is starting to slow down. So again, you have the Shanghai index, which is down nearly 3%. The Hang Seng down a little over 2%. The Nikkei was down 1.5%. Nikkei is Japan. Then you have the Sensex, which is India. That was down 1.8%. That's a pretty big decline, as that index has been under pressure for quite some time. Then you have Australia, which was down 1.77% last night. So there's a big decline, sell-off in the Asian markets. The Pacific region really getting hit sharply. That means one thing here. That means commodities will be under pressure. Okay, so let's just start off and we'll take a look at a stock like Freeport-McMoRan. And you can see Freeport-Mac starting out already gapping down about a point. The stock closed at $48.38, trading at $47 at the moment. So again, you're going to probably see commodities under pressure throughout the day. And that's really all it takes. Right now, if we look at the U.S. dollar index, which I always try to talk about and say how important it is, you'll see the dollar moving up to a new high here. Dollar is trading above $76 on the US dollar index. That's a big move. If we look at the US dollar index futures chart, you'll see 76.47. That is a new high here, and a very abrupt sudden move today as everybody's fleeing to the dollar. That could only tell you one thing, that the markets are selling off sharply. The catalyst, obviously Asia last night and the Eurozone. Okay, so if we take a look at the FXE this morning, which is the euro currency, you'll see if we move over to a 5-minute chart, we are now down to 139.38, which is a sharp move lower from the close on Friday. Close on Friday was 141.03. So you can see the FXE really selling off today very sharply. But it's all about the dollar. You guys know I've been talking about that almost every single day. When dollar goes up, the markets go down. We had a tremendous move on the dollar this morning. Pulled back, and now having another little retest of that move. The key is to see if the dollar can hold up throughout the day. If the dollar rallies further and gets stronger, yeah, we'll see more of a sell-off today than what we have at the moment. If the dollar does fade from its intraday high, then the markets could see a little bit of a bounce. So every move is a dollar move. That's pretty much what it comes down to. Now, real quickly, let's just discuss Europe very fast. It looks like S&P has revised the credit rating of Italy to the their outlook to negative. So Italy's outlook has now gone down to negative from stable. That's going to be another added nation. We haven't spoke a lot about Italy, although Italy's been in the background as one of the few nations in Europe that is going to need a bailout at some point. But now it looks like it's already starting to come into focus. So you add Spain, you add Italy, and then whatever other nations are already in trouble. And then you have a real big problem on your hands. And this should last for a while. I don't see this getting cleared up anytime soon. Okay, and then you also have, I guess, Spain lost some. Their Socialist Party was lost some major elections this weekend, and that will also add more flame to the fire. So you have Greece, you have Portugal, you have Spain, you have Italy, and you have Belgium, and then you're going to have Lithuania and so many other nations there needing bailouts and things of that nature. So again, I don't see the problems going away in Europe anytime soon, although they could be contained with short-term loans and bailouts, and the ECB could buy up more bonds, just like the Federal Reserve buys up U.S. Treasuries here. So the same planned can be done over there, and that seems to be what has held things together for the most part. But now we're starting to see things come unglued a little bit, and we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the week. Okay, let's cover oil real quickly. We'll talk about the USO, which is getting hit this morning. USO closed at 39.47 today with the stronger dollar, trading right at 38.19. So oil has going down again this morning. Let's take a look at gold, which can sometimes trade higher, but GLD did close at 147.49. It is trading a little bit lower today, around 146.70. So gold is a slight bit lower, but not as bad as the other commodities. But we'll keep an eye on copper today, keep an eye on silver today. Let's take a look at the SLV. Yeah, SLV right now is trading at 33.69. It looks like it closed on Friday at 34.18. So you got a nice little sell-off there as well. But it's all going to be about the dollar. If the dollar moves higher throughout the course of the trading day, the markets should move lower. And right now you see the dollar trading at 76.32. Daily chart here, we broke above the high that was made about a week ago. And a very, very good move on silver. Excuse me, on the dollar. Dollar moving to new highs here. And that's a real nice move. And we'll see how it plays out from there. You are going to come into a little daily chart resistance right around 76.50. So again, we'll see how the dollar plays out. But if the dollar moves up higher during the intraday market, the major market indexes will move lower. We'll keep an eye on all the news coming out of Europe. Again, it's going to be all about the dollar, so if you don't want to listen to the news, there's no problem there. Just watch the US dollar index chart. That will tell you everything you want to know. Okay? With that said, I want to wish you all a very good trading day, and I'll see you all on the charts in a little while. Have a great day now.